Hey y'all, it's Tanya and Dave, your Las Vegas locals and gurus. And Dave and I want to wish you all a happy new year. And we're back kicking off the new year with another Las Vegas update you don't want to miss. So hit that subscribe button and let's get into it. January is typically a more affordable month to visit Las Vegas. The New Year's Eve crowds have gone home and the hotel room rates tend to drop. Just remember to bring warm clothes with you, y'all. I'm talking layers and a jacket because the average daily high temperatures are only about 58 degrees and the nights on average drop down to around 39 degrees, sometimes lower. There are some great shows in Las Vegas in January, with Adele one of the highlights. Adele resumes her popular residency in Las Vegas, Weekends with Adele, beginning on January 20th and continues Friday and Saturday nights through March 25th. Bruno Mars is still kicking it here in Las Vegas, y'all, and he'll be performing at the Dolby Live at the Park MGM from January 25th through February 14th. You know, Valentine's Day. We have some big news, you guys. Since our last update, the Hard Rock has announced major new plans regarding the transformation of the Mirage Hotel and Casino. First of all, how long is it going to take? Well, let's talk about the expected timeline. Alright, follow along. The reported expected timeline is currently as follows. So 2023 to mid-2024, Hard Rock plans to operate the Mirage for at least another 12 to 18 months, likely until mid-2024. Now in mid-2024 through 2025, the entire Mirage property will likely be closed for 20 to 26 months for major renovations and construction of the new Hard Rock Las Vegas. Now the grand opening of the new Hard Rock branded destination resort is expected to be in 2026 or late 2025 at the earliest. Hard Rock's proposed project is set to comprise a top-to-bottom renovation of the Mirage and the addition of that awesome guitar-shaped hotel tower. Now, according to the Hard Rock, most of the existing Mirage structure will be gutted down to a concrete shell and rebuilt, and the hotel will increase in size from the 3,044 rooms that the Mirage currently has to 3,640 rooms. They will also expand the casino floor from 94,000 square feet to 174,000 square feet and the convention space from a 200,000 square feet space to a 283,000 square foot space. They'll increase the number of slot machines from 836 to 2,000 and the number of table games will increase from 51 to 212. The capacity of the theater will also be increased from its current 3,270 seats to 6,265 seats. Food and beverage options will increase from the 18 they currently have to at least 21. Now, while the timing of the removal of the iconic Mirage Volcano Show has not yet been announced, the Hard Rock does plan to replace the Volcano Show during the renovation with a 550-foot guitar-shaped all-suite hotel tower. So you might be asking, well, what's going to happen to the Cirque du Soleil Beatles-themed Love Show? Well, as previously reported, the Hard Rock has signed an agreement to keep them on for at least the next 12 to 18 months. Now, we do question whether the show would continue once the theater space is renovated and expanded to over 6,000 seats. Also, the Hard Rock recently reiterated that the Siegfried and Roy's Secret Garden and Dolphin Habitat would remain permanently closed and all the animals would be relocated. According to Hard Rock, current Mirage employees will be invited to retain their jobs when the property moves to Hard Rock ownership. And also, because of the expansion, more workers are also expected to be hired. Now, the resort's pool area will also go through a major renovation, expanding from the current 2 acres to about 5 acres. A new pool deck with an infinity edge pool, which will draw inspiration from the Marina Bay Sands rooftop infinity edge pool in Singapore, will be positioned directly in front of the new guitar-shaped hotel. That's gonna be impressive. Whew, after all that Hard Rock talk, well, punk rock is coming to Las Vegas. The Punk Rock Museum plans to open on January 13th in Las Vegas. The 12,000 square foot building located between the Strip and downtown will include handwritten lyrics, instruments, clothing, flyers, and other punk rock memorabilia. The space will also include a bar, tattoo parlor, wedding chapel, and a stage for live music. The Consumer Technology Association's International CES 2023 trade show will run from January 5th through the 8th. Now, CES is one of Las Vegas's largest conventions, occupying space at the Las Vegas Convention Center, the Wynn, Encore, the Sands Expo Center, the Palazzo, Venetian, and City Center. The Avian Expo and Awards is back in person in 2023 at Resorts World from January 4th through the 7th. Now, the Avian Awards honors performers in the adult entertainment industry, also known as the Oscars of porn. There are some big names in comedy coming to Las Vegas in January 2023. Kicking off the month, Kevin Hart will perform at Resorts World on January 1st. Sebastian Maniscalco will perform at the Wynn Encore on January 6th and 7th, and Chris Tucker will perform there on January 20th through the 21st. Now, the Ace of Comedy series at the Mirage will include Trevor Wallace, Wayne Brady, Daniel Tosh, and Sam Morril throughout the month. In Las Vegas local news, the city of Henderson approved a plan to buy the 35-acre Fiesta Henderson site from Station Casinos for $32 million. Now, the city has plans to build an indoor multi-use community sports facility at the former Fiesta Casino location. The plan will be finalized sometime next year. Now, starting January 1st, the admission price to Red Rock Canyon for passenger vehicles is increasing by $5. The new price for passenger vehicles to enter Red Rock Canyon will go from $15 to $20. For bicyclists, the price will be $8, up from $5. The fees for motorcyclists, $10, and pedestrians, $5 will remain the same. Now, according to the BLM, the price increase are necessary to help defray the costs incurred from the growing number of visitors to the park. Yep, since our last update, Bally's has officially been branded as the Horseshoe. And now this makes the 10th Horseshoe branded hotel and casino nationwide. Speaking of the Horseshoe, the World Series of Poker 2023 recently announced their event dates. The 54th annual World Series of Poker will start on May 30th and continue through July 18th. The event will be held by Paris and the Horseshoe. The entire WSOP schedule will be released in the coming months. Another Station Casino. Station Casinos has announced plans for its Inspirada property. The property will include a 600-room hotel casino on 45-acre parcel. It is owned for 15 years in the Inspirada subdivision in South Henderson. This will be another locals property. The plan does include an 80,000 square foot casino, restaurants and bars, a bowling alley, a movie theater, and 30,000 square feet of meeting space. Now, construction is expected to start in January of 2024. The legend Wayne Newton has announced 70 new shows in 2023 at the Flamingo. Now, Wayne Newton's show called Up Close and Personal will be starting January 16th and continue through June 28th on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays at 7 p.m. Tickets start at $69. Tennis stars Rafael Nadal and Carlos Alcaraz will face off in an exhibition tennis match at the MGM Grand Garden Arena on March 5th. Now, this should be a very interesting matchup because Rafael Nadal holds a men's record 22 Grand Slam title, while 19-year-old Carlos won his first major trophy at the US Open in September. Sounds like this might be a battle between David and Goliath. Carrie Underwood is coming back to Resorts World in 2023 for 18 new shows called Reflection Las Vegas. The shows will begin on June 21st and continue through November 29th. So the estimated total building cost for the 17,500 seat MSG Sphere Entertainment Complex being built behind the Venetian has increased by $350 million and is now expected to cost a total of $2.18 billion. According to the reports, the increase has been attributed to inflation and supply chain issues. So the opening date for the MSG Sphere is now expected to be in the second half of 2023. The NCAA Final Four is coming to Las Vegas in 2028. Now, they've announced that the Final Four will be held at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas in April 2028. The games will take place on April 1st and 3rd of 2028. It's the first time Las Vegas will host the Final Four. Now, for those of you that enjoy coming to Las Vegas for the shows, let me give you a rundown of some additional notable concerts and shows coming to Las Vegas in January 2023. At the Venetian on January 27th and 28th, you have Styx. Wynn Encore, January 14th through the 18th, you have Lionel Richie, and January 25th through the 28th, you have Bryan Adams. Resorts World on January 6th, 7th, 27th, and 28th, you have David Blaine. Over at the T-Mobile Arena, January 27th, you have Dia Nacional de la Banda. At the House of Blues, January 25th through the 29th, you have Santana. At the Palms on January 14th, you have Collective Soul. Also at the Palms on January 21st, you have REO Speedwagon. At the Westgate, January January 14th, you have George Clinton. At the South Point Hotel and Casino on January 20th and 22nd, you have Tony Orlando. And on the 24th and 26th, you have the Righteous Brothers. And at the Smith Center on January 10th through the 15th, you have To Kill a Mockingbird. And on the 19th through the 31st, you have Moulin Rouge. Hey, if you have some tips or suggestions you think others coming to Las Vegas during the month of January 2023 would appreciate, leave them in the comment section below. And be sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you keep getting some of the best Las Vegas content out there. Oh, and if you want to check out a local Las Vegas treasure that many Las Vegas locals enjoy staying at, well, check out this hotel and casino right here. Wait a second, check it out. It's right there. All right, you guys, and we'll see you in the next one.